When we really don't believe in ourselves, we may doubt our own abilities, our own capabilities. How to stop fighting yourself? Do you ever feel like you're constantly fighting against yourself? You're at war with yourself? Maybe you have a goal in mind, but you keep getting in your own way. Or perhaps you struggle with a lot of self-doubt, a lot of negative self-talk that holds you back from reaching your goals, from reaching your full potential. You are not alone. Whatever the case may be, it's important to learn how to stop fighting yourself and start working towards a more positive, fulfilling life, stopping yourself from these self-doubts. So let's understand the roots of battling yourself. Battling yourself is a very common issue that many people face that I have seen in my counseling practice. But it's important to understand that the root of this problem is so deeply embedded that in order to effectively overcome it, you have to first understand why. Often it stems from a lack of self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-worth. When we really don't believe in ourselves, we may doubt our own abilities, our own capabilities. We second-guess our decisions. We criticize ourselves very harshly. This negative self-talk can lead to constant internal battle, internal unrest that can be exhausting and demotivating, demoralizing. Another common cause of fighting yourself is fear. We may be afraid of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, fear of disapproval, and we hold ourselves back from taking risks or pursuing our goals because this fear paralyzes us. This fear can manifest as self-sabotage, where we engage in behaviors that undermine our own success and our own happiness. It's important to recognize that it is not a personal failing, but rather a result of deep-rooted conditioning and experiences that have shaped these core beliefs and these blocks about ourselves. By understanding the root of our self-fighting, we can begin to then challenge these negative, limiting beliefs and replace them with more positive, empowering, and encouraging ones. Some ways to understand the root causes include journaling to explore identifying those negative thought patterns, talking to a therapist, getting a mentor or a counselor to gain insight and perspective into your own internal world, reflecting on your past experiences that may have contributed to this negative self-talk and negative beliefs, practicing mindfulness and self-awareness to become more attuned to your thoughts, more attuned to your feelings, identifying your triggers of fighting yourself. Battling yourself can be caused by a variety of triggers, and identifying them, investigating these triggers is the very first step in stopping this cycle. I have for you some common triggers. Negative self-talk, when you constantly criticize yourself and focus only on your flaws, it then leads to feelings of self-doubt and a lot of anxiety. Perfectionism, setting impossible high standards for yourself can lead to feelings of failure and inadequacy, which can trigger fighting yourself, being at war with yourself. Comparison, comparing ourselves to others only leads to feelings of jealousy and insecurity, which then triggers fighting yourself. Stress, high levels of stress can lead to negative thoughts, negative feelings and emotions, which then trigger fighting yourself. It's important to pay attention to situations that generate a strong emotional response in us. So only then we'll be able to identify the thoughts and feelings that accompany these very situations. Techniques to stop fighting yourself. Number one, practice self-compassion. One of the most important techniques to stop fighting yourself is practicing self-compassion. What does this mean? This means treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and forgiveness that you treat others. Instead of beating yourself up for that little mistake or shortcoming, try to offer yourself the same empathy, the same compassion you would offer a friend or a loved one. You can practice self-compassion. It is a skill by, number one, speaking to yourself kindly and encouraging yourself. Number two, acknowledging your feelings without judging them. Number three, recognizing your core strengths and accomplishments. Number 4, practicing self-care and self-nurturing activities daily. So how to challenge your negative talk? Negative self-talk can be a major obstacle to stopping the fighting within yourself, and maybe you're not aware of your self-talk. It's important to identify and notice that negative self-talk. Catch yourself, check yourself, and challenge yourself. You can challenge that negative self-talk anytime by questioning the evidence for that negative thought, by looking for evidence to support more positive thoughts, by reframing your thoughts in a more positive light. You can rewire your brain using positive affirmations to counteract that negative self-talk. You can develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset involves believing that you can improve, you can grow, rather than being stuck in a fixed pattern or limitations. Developing a growth mindset can help you stop fighting yourself and embrace challenges and opportunities for your growth, for your development, and for your happiness. You can do this. I believe in you. And that's why I'm here to tell you, embrace your challenges and see them as learning opportunities instead of obstacles. View your failure again as an opportunity and preparation for life and growth and learning. Focus on effort and progress rather than just outcomes. Pat yourself on the back even for a small win. Be open to feedback and constructive feedback. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation can help you become more aware of your own thoughts, your feelings, and develop a greater sense of inner calm and peace because you will be aware of your internal landscape. Practicing mindfulness and meditation only helps you stop fighting yourself by becoming more and more aware of your inner world and those negative thought patterns that are limiting you. You learn to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment rather than just by becoming an observer. You cultivate a sense of inner peace and calm. You reduce your stress and anxiety, and if you are struggling, you can always seek professional help. If you're struggling to stop fighting yourself, like I said, you're not alone. It may be helpful to seek help. We at Happiness is Love are here for you. We are here to guide you as counselors and mental health professionals. We will help you identify and address your underlying issues that may be contributing to the fight within, to the war within, and we will provide you with the right support, guidance, and the tools to help you develop healthier patterns of thinking, feeling, and behaving. We at Happiness is Love truly care for you, and that's why we are here. If you are struggling, please reach out to us because we believe that together we are stronger, together we are better, and together we are building ourselves, each other, and a better future for our children.